Hi everyone, it's good to see you via our video OzNews, and I get to be a bit of a newsreader today. I've got my notes in front of me to run you through a whole range of things that's been happening across the business to keep you up to date and keep you informed. This is the second time we've trialled this, and hopefully you'll see an improvement in the quality, and give us your feedback though, because we really enjoyed hearing how you enjoyed the last time. So over the last couple of weeks I've been out and about with the executive, getting to catch up with you all, and it's been a wonderful experience this time, particularly for me in the ELT, to hear from you. We've been coming out and giving you presentations for a while now and updating you on our progress against the strategic plan, but this time, more importantly, we got to hear how you were progressing against the strategic plan. So I was very impressed with the presentations I got, and I'm looking forward to hearing more next week. So last week we've been celebrating Foster Care Week, and it's been a wonderful week, but it kicked off in a very special way at Parliament House, where myself and Sharon got to take a group of our wonderful carers to Queen's Hall and have a lovely afternoon tea there, and we got to acknowledge them all with the Minister and the Foster Care Association of Victoria. And in addition to that, I had the privilege of going with Paul Quinn to 3AW and sitting with Dennis Walters in the afternoon and promoting Fostering Connections, and of course promoting the attraction and recruitment of foster carers, because they are such a fundamental part of our business here at Ozchild. A couple of weeks ago was Child Protection Week, in which we got to celebrate a number of worthy award winners. The Robin Clark Memorial Awards were held in the city, and we had a number of nominees, including Lynn McRae, who was nominated for the Robin Clark Making a Difference Leadership Award, and she was a finalist, which is absolutely fantastic. Well done, Lynn. But in the carer category for the Making a Difference Award for carers, we had two wonderful nominees, and we had a winner and a highly recommended. The winner was Helen Fox, and the highly recommended was Jenny Morgan, so congratulations to them both. And more recently, we've had the SACS Leadership Awards, in which our very own Mark Powell here at head office was nominated for the Leadership Award too, and he was also a finalist, which is truly fantastic. Well done to everybody for their efforts. As you're all aware, our number one goal in the strategic plan is strengthening our impact, so we can really improve the outcomes for children, young people and their families. And one of the ways we're doing that is to introduce evidence-based models. And following the board investing heavily into us setting ourselves up for success, we were incredibly excited and felt very honoured that the Minister has agreed to fund Treatment Foster Care Oregon. You would have seen all the adverts for our evidence-based models, and you'd have heard me out on the roadshows talking them up. We're going to be introducing safe care, family functional therapy, child welfare, and also, of course, Treatment Foster Care Oregon. So for those of you that have maybe applied, good luck. And for those of you that are still interested, then please do apply for our Treatment Foster Care Oregon. They're a great investment in the organisation and in all of you, but fundamentally, these are models which have proven outcomes for children and families that are at risk and are vulnerable, and will make a huge difference in improving their lives. I want to thank all of you too who warmly welcomed Melissa and Lisa from the New York Foundling. As you know, the New York Foundling are our key partners in the delivery of our evidence-based models, so you're going to be seeing a lot and hearing a lot from them over the coming months and years, but thank you all for graciously welcoming them on their visit here a couple of weeks ago. Following on from my last video update where I spoke to you about Child Safe Accreditation, we've now welcomed Gavin, who's going to be oversighting that project within Ozchild. As part of his remit as well, he's also going to be working very closely on our Reconciliation Action Plan. And we had the first meeting of the Reconciliation Action Plan Working Group with our Aboriginal consultant Karen Millwood last week, and it was wonderful. So thank you to all those that volunteered. Now, many of you know one of my greatest passions is celebrating the Christmas period as festively as I can. And whilst I haven't started to wear my Christmas get-up yet, you will be seeing it rolled out as of December the 1st. But lots of preparations are really going in already, and what I'm looking for you to do is to support our Christmas tree appeal, our wishing tree appeal. So please do order your tags from Judy so we can get that up and running again and be able to get lots of presents and gift vouchers in for the kids and their families. And just to conclude on some exciting things, the final part of our strategic plan, of course, is integrating our business services. And a fundamental thing we do here is to make sure that we give you the tools to set up for success. Part of that is a new project called EDI, and some of you may be very familiar with EDI and our infrastructure project, but for those of you that aren't, you should get to know it. If you need any information on EDI, then please contact Tony. Tony, of course, does a wonderful job here, and we really want to thank him for embedding EDI into a number of our services already in the West, and of course in foster care and soon to be kinship care as well. So thanks to all those involved. Now, with all the growth that's going on at OzChild, it does put pressure, of course, on our infrastructure and our office space. It comes at a premium. So what we've done is we've commissioned a group to go out and take photographs and take measurements of all our office space. So if you're wondering who the quirky men are that turn up with their tape measures, then they're really just there to conduct an audit. So we can gather all that information, and you might actually be asked to participate in some focus surveys so they can find out exactly what our footprint should look like for the future and where we should have a new office or 2 offices or 4 or 5. Who knows what the outcome will be? And if you want any more information on that, please feel free to speak to Tony. So summing up, September has been an incredible busy month. And I know it's felt busy to me, but it's probably felt incredibly busy for all of you guys. And here at OzChild, we're on a big growth trajectory. We've got our new strategic plan, but we couldn't do any of it without all of you. So I thank you so much for all the efforts you've put in, for those that have been contributing to the celebrations through Child Protection Week, Foster Care Week, and for those of you that are supporting all of the children, young people and families that you deal with day in and day out, and for all of our back of house staff as well who support all of you to do your jobs. Thank you for being part of OzChild. It's a wonderful place to come to work, and I'm very proud to be part of the OzChild family.